My name is IREEN Mashukano Maliselo. So I'm married to Dr. Tino Maliselo. Together we have 4 children, the oldest being 14 years, and the youngest one being 2 years. I'm a nurse by profession, and I've worked for close to 22 years now. I came across this opportunity, not necessarily because I wanted to do business or I wanted to be a distributor, no. But because apart from being a nurse, I'm a farmer with passion. And my farming is purely organic farming. So I've been using organic products since 2017. Most of those products that I used were not as effective as I would expect. So last year, 2023, we just in our garden, I did a small portion of maize, and then I went out. I'm an entrepreneur on the other side, so I went out of town after we had planted the maize. Then I came back after 3 weeks. I'd overstayed. So when I came back, I found the maize was overgrown by the weed. I didn't want to give up. I told the children, let's weed. So we weeded. In the evening, I saw an advert on Facebook posted by my leader, Trust Me, Abeko. So then what attracted me really was the beautiful pictures that he had put against the product itself. So I thought this could be the solution that I'm looking for. So now when I called him, I asked, do you deliver? Then he said, yes, we deliver, my leader. I said, okay, fine. Can I have the product tomorrow? He said, not a problem. The following day, because he stays somewhere about 400 kilometers from where I'm staying. So the following day, by midday, I'd received the product. We went into the garden. We sprayed according to the instructions. I forgot about it. 5 days after the spray, I couldn't believe what I'd seen in the garden. The maize that was there, malnourished, it turned green. The maize, the baby, I don't know what to call it. The tassels were healthy, and the maize was exceptionally good within 5 days. And I couldn't believe. I called him. Where do you get this product? He said, we get from Botswana, but you can also register so that you start buying direct from the company. I said, oh really? He said, yes. Well, I told him, can I have the forms? So you can see that I didn't meet this opportunity because I wanted to be selling, but because I wanted to be buying in bulk, because that change that I'd seen in a small portion, I now thought I can actually upscale to the farm. So that's how I got the form. That time we were doing registration, sending via Western Union. It was a hectic process. I didn't want to give up. I registered, and then I became a member. I attended, by the way, before I joined, I attended the presentation. That evening, it was amazing what I heard. That motivated me to the core, that really, if just by selling I could say, the presenter, I can't just remember the name of that presenter for the first meeting that I attended, that talked about traveling the world. And what made me believe is because there was Livingstone, which is the town in our country. So that made it real, because in Africa, I saw Table Mountain. I was like, this is real. That motivated me. Apart from that, I looked at financial freedom. The person talked about financial freedom. That was a motivation. Imagine, I've worked for 22 years. I can't even say, even him has worked for so many years. we couldn't manage to even up to now, we've not built. But the way things are looking, I'm sure he agrees that we are headed for success. So after joining, I started advertising. Business started booming. I've done different types of businesses. Nothing works like the way Super Group works, especially in our country. We're a upcoming farming community. Most people are going into farming. Unfortunately, even if this year we've been hit by a drought, the product really sells. So from the sales, I was able to realize a lot of profit. That my job has never paid me. Our financial freedom started coming in when I qualified to be a director. That month, I got a bonus of 150 Uganda. This is Kenya shillings. 150,000. Am I right? Yeah. That is $1,000. Yeah. You are able to convert. In our country, that is about, right now with the current rating, it's about 24,000.
Kwacha.
24,000 kwacha. Yeah. My salary is way less than that. I would say my salary is about 7,000 kwacha. Now, a business that I'm doing part-time has paid me 24,000. It has opened a lot of things and ways for me. Being in this opportunity, I've interacted. I would say my net worth has increased. I'm from a local to an international. See how you were celebrating me. I feel very humbled and honored that I'm being celebrated for a decision that I made. Nobody told me to say go and do this. It's a decision that I took. It is paying off. It's the only business that recognizes you for every step that you make. Yes. I qualified the very month that I joined. I qualified to be a manager. I was celebrated. I was recognized online. That is a motivation. I will tell you one thing. For the period that I've worked as a nurse, I have never received not even a Labor Day award. I'm telling you the truth. Not that I'm not hardworking. I'm very hardworking. But probably because of the system. There are times when people recognize paid Labor Day awards because they are favorites to the in charge. Yeah. These things are very common. I don't really mind times when people go for workshops because they are, favorites to someone. And such things made me even to pay more attention to my own personal business. And because in your life, you are being recognized for every simple step that you take, it motivates you to even do more. In your own capacity, you will think, I'm going to do much. The moment you get recognized, then you realize, oh, things are happening. And you put in your best. I will tell you one thing. I have never worked in any network marketing or business. I have been nurtured online, not physical like here. You people are lucky because you have people that mentor you every week or every day. I see meetings being, taking place. We are being mentored on a daily basis. We are mentored online. We are able to, I never went for any training. And I'm able to do the business. Meaning, if I'm here and I'm mentored physically, I can do more. I can do more. Apart from that, the benefits that I've seen, health-wise, this is the perfect example. that I have for the benefit that we've cultivated from this business. Maybe I'll just give him the mic so that he can say it by himself. I don't want to speak because he's here.
Jambo. Koa. It's a blessing to be here. Yes, of course, my wife is more into the agro part of the business. Me, I think by bias, by profession, I'm more interested in the supplements and promoting the supplements. And of course, you know, sometimes she doesn't know when she'd be buying all these supplements before. She'll turn around and I'll be popping them when she's not looking. Trying all the different things. Read the magazine, oh, okay, this is it. But I think the example she wants to give is, in June, I was weighing about 93 kilograms. Of course, now I'm weighing around 78 kgs. Of course, the different combination of the supplements. So my wife always points to someone who asks, do these things really work? You just say, look at him. And people will be surprised, eh? Okay. So the things do work. And I think from the business side again, I always remember from the scripture, the Bible always encourages you to have multiple streams of income. Huh? Because it says if an emergency hits one, you shouldn't be struck with a devastation, because you have other sources of income as well. So I encourage everyone, even the younger people who are here, because one thing that always inspires me, I think, from this group is the person who was my wife received the award for, is it Mike? Eh? Mike is still in school, he's in secondary school. Can you imagine, he's in secondary school, he's a student, when he has time on holidays and on weekends, he's pushing the business. So I was even saying, if a student can be doing this, what excuse is there for the rest of us? Huh? So even those who are here present, take advantage of the opportunity, take advantage of the people who are present, who have that knowledge you want. Eh? We need to move away from the Futsubishis, as we were told. Eh? We start driving machines like Dr. Josephat. Eh? Yes. But of course, also an aspect of turning your life around and being in charge of your destiny, of your lives. Eh? Not waiting for the boss. So I'm thankful to be here. I've been enjoying the hotel, always Sereni. I was asking them, what is that outside there? They said, that's Nairobi National Park. I said, you have a national park in your town? They said, yes, we have a national park. I said, wow. So we're thankful. And do you want to say something there? Anything else? Okay, let me give the mic back.
Apart from the health benefits, I would take my family as a center of my examples of the 4 children. I think we've kicked out flus and these minor illnesses. Why? Because my children are on supplements. The best example is the youngest. The youngest, we give him salmon oil, we give him Vitagard, we give him Oasis. The boy is intelligent. He's as smart as the boy. The things that he does at 2 years, even when we go to children's clinic, the nurses are, asking, this boy is too intelligent. And he will take the center stage when he's in the clinic. So this is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful. These supplements, like everybody else has been singing, they do work. Apart from that, lifestyle. We've mentioned that we are accommodated at Sereni Hotel. That's the best hotel. I'm told that's where the president of this country dines from. I feel privileged, honestly speaking. If I was in the labor ward and I was just a mayoress, would I have come here all the way to Kenya to come and sleep in a 5-star hotel? It was never going to happen. This is a privilege, and it's just because of this business joining the opportunity. I've become international. I'm flying. Goodness. this is wonderful. I'll talk about a few challenges. Being in Zambia, we don't have a hub. Joining the business was exciting. Sometimes we do have challenges here and there. Of course, it has never stopped us from doing the business, but somehow it slows our pace at which we are supposed to meet the points, we are supposed to, you know, be elevated from one level to the other. Reason being that we depend on both Namibia and Botswana. The fact that we are changing money into a foreign currency becomes an extra cost on our part, because our currency is not that strong, and therefore if you are changing into Pula, meaning that the product, if you are buying Super Grow 5 liters, it becomes a little bit expensive. Not only that, the transport cost, because the company, if you people are here, the company offers you free delivery when you buy 250 points. Isn't it?
Yes.
In our country, we don't benefit. Yes, we'll benefit because they will deliver to your border. But even if it gets to the border, who will collect for you? You still need to source your own transport and transport those things to our various destinations. This is a hindrance. We have products delaying at the post office because there's no one to collect for us. Sometimes we may have clients, we may have a lot of business, but we can't collect the products on time. So we have this break in the chain of, you know, even today, this is a special day that will remain special in our calendar and in our lives, just because we joined this opportunity. So I'd like to thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank you, our leaders, for everything. Thank you so much.